When I was in the U.S., I had the pleasure of walking my friend's dog. His name is Owen, and Owen, I just love watching Owen dive into the snow and enjoying himself in the snow. So I really like that. I'm not sure how that relates to my.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Ian, and I teach Old Testament at Seminary Theology Malaysia. I'm from the Lutheran Church in Malaysia. I was born in Kuala Lumpur and I grew up in Malaysia, and now I'm here.
Can you maybe share with us a little bit about your upbringing? Are you a first generation Christian, a second generation Christian?
I am a second generation Christian. My parents were the ones who brought me to church, and I grew up in Sunday school.
All right. So maybe you can share with us a little bit on why you chose theology as, a field of study.
Well, I was interested in theology, as anyone can be interested in any field of study. So for me, it started that way. And then I'm also a very textual person. I like working with text. And I suppose in theology and in biblical studies, there are many primary sources that you can read, and I like that.
A lot of people say that studying theology has its ups and downs, and with it comes a lot of challenges. And faith and personal struggles, they go hand in hand. Maybe externally, where this changing world, where people often strive for the truth. And so are there any challenges that you faced in your pursuit in theological studies? Because a lot of people tend to say if they strive for the truth, faith won't be necessary, isn't it? Because faith is all about mystery.
Interestingly, it's more common in the Asian context than it is in the American context or even the European context. And to be honest, because it hasn't been a personal struggle, I'm not sure that I know the answer. I tell students sometimes, like, when you come to class, you need to be open-minded and you put on a scholar's cap.
Right.
And if you feel that challenges your faith, then perhaps when you step out of the classroom, you can put the believer's cap back. I'm not sure. So I suppose I don't know the answer yet, and I'm still working it out for my students.
Yeah, I believe for all of us, it's a learning process.
Yes.
Especially in faith.
Yeah.
Learning to be Christ-like. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, speaking of students, how do you navigate this? As we know, Malaysia has a lot of races. So with races comes different backgrounds, different traditions. So how do you foster an inclusive classroom environment for your students?
Well, I think the first couple of sessions are always important, and being intentional in what the classroom culture should be like. So I think clear communication with students about how we need to be empathetic in the classroom and to be open to different perspectives.
What is one piece of wisdom you would share with your students?
All right. Well, you need to read.
Okay.
Yeah, not just textbooks and research journals and articles, but just read anything that you can get your hands on. And I'm reminded of Chimamanda Adichie's TED Talk, The Danger of a Single Story. So we need to read because it opens our minds to different worlds that we will never ourselves be able to live in. And when we read, we get to know other people's stories. We get to understand the world better. And it opens up a whole world of possibilities and imagination that we ourselves will never be able to experience personally, because each of us only live one life. But when you read, you live many lives. For the archive, Darren has waded into unscripted water.
Wow.
Very oh boy, oh boy, oh
Yeah.
boy.